Welcome back. We're looking for stuff. And it's a very tough job looking for stuff sometimes. I believe we were told to look opposite those vents, and yet I didn't see anything there. So it's a little tricky to know what I'm doing right or wrong here. Hi, Mackerel. Do I know everything about you? Of course I do. I'm well acquainted with these mackerel. Alright, up we go. Back on here. We never did find anything on the boat itself. I'm still not sure if that's actually a thing that can happen. I think it can. Just very rarely. But anyways, we'll see what the game has to say. Calm down. I forgot the music doesn't stop when you go to the loading screen. The scary music is admittedly a little annoying when you have actual feelings that aren't scary about the place you're at. We could sit in the credits chair right now if we wanted. The wall opposite the hot water jet. If you say so. Hey, dude. And it's nighttime. In that case, back into the abyss. In the darkness, as it should be. Yeah, the wall opposite the jets. So I can see if there's anything I can... So she does specifically say the wall, so I can see if there's anything I can interact with on the wall. I'm not pressing A on the wall, admittedly. There's this weird thing with this game where sometimes you can just press A on things and it does stuff, but very rarely. One example is actually the fossils you can see on the wall there in the abyss. You smell unfamiliar to me. I don't know why that is. Oh, look at that! Fanning out. You want food or something? I managed to learn stuff from you twice before. Why can't I do so now? Doubt they want me to use my whistle. Seemingly not. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Anyways. Let's get away from the scary music. Like, scary music is cool when it's appropriate, but the thing is, it's generally not around this abyss, at least anymore. It was at first. It was cool how threatening it felt. Okay, you can just barely make out yourself swimming down here. My voice has doubled for some reason. Alright, here we are again. Is that whale gonna show up again too? I wouldn't be surprised. And the whale might only show up during the day, though. I'm not sure. Something like that. I don't know if I want to spend a lot of time trying to get acquainted with these fish, though, because it would probably be a lot more exciting to find whatever's on that wall. But what I can try doing now is just pressing A along that wall, I guess. It's weird how bright you are. Some of the music is so short-lived in this game. Oh, there's these guys again. I only have 2 pieces of information on them, I think. I want to get a 3rd one. I can. Yeah. I got a new color for you. It is weird though. It's kind of like Kenny how these guys aren't really animated at all, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't think they actually have animations, which is one of the things that makes them look really awkward to me. Now their tails do move a bit, but not much at all. Come on, dude. Don't be greedy. Oops. It's a chat to the light. What's that? Actually reacting. It's not telling me stuff. Tell me things. Give me your secret knowledge. Really, what's going on here? All sorts of new exciting colors for you. I'm getting its attention, and it's even liking the stuff that I'm doing. I'm not getting... Yeah, I'm not getting more points for some reason. It's a little annoying. So for instance, perhaps this purple stuff here is something that I can actually interact with and learn about. Apparently not, but sometimes, and the game never gives you any indication that this is actually the case, but sometimes you can press A on something and the game will acknowledge it. It'll start some kind of dialogue. The annoying thing is just that you have no way of knowing when that is or isn't the case. Okay, so we were told the wall the opposite of these, so it's not like it's gonna be there's something weird if we actually look at these, because this is not opposite of those, at least by my definition. Their meat has been described as watery, oily, and inedible. Fun. There's nothing fun on this wall back here. Might be stuff to see sometimes. Maybe not this time. Not stuff to interact with or anything. So then the opposite wall is naturally the opposite of the vents. That much would make sense. So these might seem notable, but no, you can't actually click on them and learn anything about them. Oh wow, you can't even examine the bone itself. It's just dirt texture. It's kind of weird, actually. The bones down here you can look at, and they have their own thing to look close at. Their own little background. So what is it about this wall? Does this seem like a notable wall to you? I guess they're like shapes on or something, but pressing stuff on is not doing anything. What does she think is weird about this wall? And maybe looking at it from afar will help. Maybe getting up close to this guy. I'm showing you every color I have. I don't know why it takes so much difficulty to earn the praise of some of these guys. Also, the wheel did come down. Just on a really, really long delay for some reason. Am I too far? Hey, come. Get back here. The wheel doesn't give you much opportunity to interact for some reason. Oh. Makes sense in response. They're just running away. Dude. And fast, too. They just come down and go right back up. They don't hang around. Like, they're about as fast as I am. Well, whatever then. Those pelican eels cannot be placated for some reason. They don't want to give up the last of their secrets to me. Speaking of which, I wish I could have done the same with the Ancient Mother, getting the last information out of her. Okay, now let's see if looking at this wall from afar gives us any more of a hint as to what to do. This eel is very happy, but will not. Hi, fish. But will not give me any information. I don't know if you need to do different stuff for each of their levels too or something. Yeah, they eat the stuff you give them too, that's the weird thing. That doesn't mean they actually like you. They like the light, and yet didn't do anything with it. Not this time. Hi. Is there something weird about this part here? No. I know there's this fossil here. Some part of this I can usually examine. Right now, oddly. Yeah, see, this here I can examine. But that's not what we're looking for. So that's not it. I know it would have made sense if that fossil had anything more interesting on it, but it apparently doesn't. I know there are caves in here, but none of the caves here seem to have anything interesting to them. Maybe some stuff that I found, maybe some things I was able to pick up inside them, but I'm pretty sure I've thoroughly explored them by now. The caves in here. The 2 of them, I think. So when you say the wall opposite the heat jets, I think that means fairly low to the ground. She does specifically say the wall, so that doesn't necessarily mean 1, the ground itself, or 2, near the ground. Seems to be looking a lot higher lately. But I don't see anything here. And depending on how wide your notion of wall is, because it could be that we have to look a bit more off to either side. And this thing is real featureful for some reason. And sometimes you find stuff like this. Hi. I don't know why it defaults to, well, I guess yellow's the first color, but in general I don't know why it defaults to yellow. And you would think that if there was anything for me to pick up, I would have seen it, because those usually make sparkles. There is this cave, although I haven't found anything in it. Not really. I forgot the music in these caves. What are you doing down here? Heal? You coming back crying to me that you want to tell me things about yourself? I guess we'll have to cut it off here and see what we can do next episode. But again, I'm actually not too certain what to do now. The game's telling me to go here and find stuff, and I'm not finding stuff. It's a little awkward, so we'll see, I guess. Bye, everyone.